Are you pregnant, you want to work out, but you don't know where to start? Then this video is for you. Hey guys, it's Marley from Kale and Krunches and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be answering all of your questions about working out while pregnant. I'm a certified personal trainer with over 5 years experience of teaching pre and postnatal classes, training pregnant women. I am currently 27 weeks pregnant with my second baby, and pregnancy fitness is a huge passion of mine. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you are at Kale and Krunches. I share a lot of fun reels and information, and of course my daily workouts and my stories. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you never miss a video. So to start, I want to share the 3 rules that I live by when it comes to pregnancy fitness. But before we do that, I want to make sure you have all the tools you need as soon as you are done this video. Right now, click the link in the description box, download your free pregnancy guide. It includes a cheat sheet and 3 full workout videos that you can do right away. Did you click and sign up? Okay, we're good to go. So here are the 3 rules that I live by for pregnancy fitness. Rule number 1, anything you were doing before you got pregnant, you can continue doing. So any type of training or workout that you were doing before, spinning, running, CrossFit, weightlifting, Pilates, you can keep doing that. You just don't want to start something new. So if you're not a runner, you don't want to find out you're pregnant and then all of a sudden sign up for a 5K and start training. Generally speaking, you should be able to continue everything that you were doing before you got pregnant. But, and this brings me to rule number 2, you can continue doing what you were doing before you got pregnant unless your doctor has advised you not to. So rule number 2, no matter what, always consult your physician, your OB, your midwife before continuing or getting on with any type of training and physical activity. You should also make sure that you're just checking in with them about what you're doing for fitness at every single checkup, because you never know, something might change, and there's a lot of times when pregnant women unfortunately are told that for safety reasons for them and for the baby that they can't exercise. So it's really important that you're clear and honest with your healthcare provider about what types of physical activity you are doing. For the most part, if everything is good, they will be really encouraging of you keeping up exactly what you were doing before. All right, rule number 3, even if you were doing it before you got pregnant, and even if your doctor said it's okay to continue, if something doesn't feel right, don't do it. This is so important because only you really know your body. Your doctor can't feel what you're feeling. You might have lower back pain, pelvic discomfort, a lot of pressure down there, but only you really know. So if something just doesn't feel right, whether it's painful or it just simply feels off, it's best not to do it. You have your whole life post-pregnancy to work out and do what you were doing before or start something new. So don't stress. It's really such a short amount of time, and it's really important to avoid any injury or health complications to just not do something if it doesn't feel right. Now let's talk about the 3 trimesters and what you can and can't do during each one. So first trimester. As I said before, the general rule of thumb is you can do what you were doing before you got pregnant. That includes running, it includes jumping, it includes abdominal exercises. Of course, unless otherwise told by your doctor. The only real difference here in first trimester is that you want to focus on your intensity. If you are the type of person to take it to a 10 out of 10 every single workout, well, you just want to tone it down and you want to hit a max of about 7 to 8 out of 10 in your intensity level. A really good way to check in is to be able to have a conversation while you're working out. You know, there might be a little bit of huffing and puffing in between, but if you could still carry on a sentence and talking, you should be okay for your level of intensity. Another thing I want to say about first trimester working out is if you're not working out in your first trimester, don't stress. In both of my pregnancies, I could not work out at all during first trimester. I was so sick in this pregnancy, and then in my first one, I was just so busy training clients that I did not have energy to do my own workout. It's really such a short amount of time, and it's really important that you're resting and listening to your body. So if first trimester working out is not in the cards for you, it's all good. You might start to feel better soon and you can get back into it. Second trimester, now it's time to start physically modifying your exercises, specifically abs. In second trimester, as your uterus starts to expand, it can put a lot of pressure on your abdominal wall. So anytime you're facing face down, like in a plank position, for example, there's going to be added pressure on top of your uterus, adding pressure to that abdominal wall. A good way to avoid that added pressure is to still do your planks and push-ups, but do them from a modified position. So that means raising your hands either onto a bench or onto a wall, so that instead of being completely face down, you're slightly elevated and there's just less pressure on the abs. You also want to avoid any exercises where you're crunching, where your torso is twisting, and where you are lying on your stomach. And of course, continue to control your intensity level at a 7 to 8 out of 10. This video right here is full of safe, amazing abdominal exercises that you can do during pregnancy. Third trimester. You want to continue with all of the modifications you made during second trimester and of course monitoring your intensity. You're also going to start to get bigger week by week, so really start to pay attention to how certain exercises feel. Something that felt really good last week might not feel so good this week. You might start to feel some pelvic discomfort, so watch for split stance exercises such as lunges. As you start to feel more pressure in your lower abs, you also might want to watch out for running and jumping. Some people are fine running all the way to the end of their pregnancy and jumping their way to having a baby. So just pay attention to how it feels. Maybe if you're running and it doesn't feel so great anymore, you can switch it up to speed walking. And if you are still doing a ton of plyometrics like squat jumps, maybe take it down a notch and just simply do squats. Overall, you just want to be really careful. Your body is different now. You have much more load in the front, your balance is going to be off. So if you are doing lunges, if you are doing squats, you want to make sure that you're able to balance, maybe hold on to something, and be really, really careful when you're lifting any type of weights. And just in general, make sure that if you're doing an exercise, you can still do it with proper form. And lastly, in third trimester, you just want to make sure you're avoiding lying on your back for long periods of time. If you do start to feel dizzy, you can always do any exercises on your back with a pillow under your head. Now, I know that this is a ton of information, so I've made it really easy for you. Simply by clicking the link below in the description box, you can have all of this in a little cheat sheet to keep with you whenever you want to work out, plus 3 full workout videos that you can do right away. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Feel good, mamas, and I'll see you in the next video.